What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be discussing why I think Nick Nurse is not playing Malachi Flynn. And when I say I think, it's basically just that I don't actually know exactly what's going on there. And despite what every Raptors fan has said on social media, which is imploring that Nick Nurse should play Malachi Flynn, I'm going to discuss why I think it's the right move for Toronto. There are a lot of reasons why you would play a young, talented player in your rotation. Malachi Flynn is just that. In his short stint in the preseason, and in just 17.2 minutes per game, he averaged 10.3 points, 1.7 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1.3 steals per game. His shooting splits were 47.8% from the field, 41.2% from 3, and only 50% on free throws, though a small sample size. He's shown the ability to stretch the floor, run the offense, play good defense, and most importantly, be a poised professional on the court at the age of 22. So why isn't Nick Nurse playing him? There are a few reasons that contribute to this. Number 1, the Raptors have a deep guard rotation. Let me list off all the guards that Nick Nurse has in the lineup that need 25 plus minutes per game on the court. Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet, and Norman Powell. Powell being a wing type player, but against bigger teams, he'll get slotted at the guard position, against a team like Philly, for example. Now I will list proven guards from last season who deserve minutes. Terrence Davis, who has the ability to run the offense at the point guard position, despite only being a second-year player, and Matt Thomas, who can literally shoot and hit a shot from anywhere. These two are already not getting a lot of minutes as it is, and Nick Nurse runs a tight ship, as we know, even in the regular season, only going 9 deep if he has to. As a result, there aren't a lot of opportunities to get the rookie out there. Number 2, Nick Nurse runs a tight ship. Nick Nurse reminds me of a modern-day Tom Thibodeau from his time as a head coach for the Bulls in 2011 and beyond. They both love to run short rotations and overplay their starters in the regular season. Whether or not this is a good character quality, that's the way he's always been. And this is definitely evident in Nick Nurse's style of coaching. As we know, once he trusts a player, you're going to get playing time even if you're having the worst game of your career. We saw this in the 2019 playoffs when Fred VanVleet was clanking shots on the regular. He still got a decent amount of playing time in that series because Nick Nurse trusted that he would find his groove. And we know that eventually, against Milwaukee and against Golden State, he definitely found his groove. Nick adjusted as the series went on, however, against Philadelphia, considering how big that 76ers squad was and how dominant they were on the glass. Nick eventually was running a lineup of Kyle Lowry, Kawhi Leonard, Siakam, Ibaka, and Gasol. And this crew would inevitably close out Game 7 for Toronto. At this point in the season, Nick Nurse is just experimenting with the roster. He has a lot of new players coming in, especially in the forward position, and he's trying to get and gel everyone together before he can allow his rookie to get his reps. And at the end of the day, Malachi Flynn will get more playing time if Toronto can blow teams out more often. And if that's the case, then we will let Flynn's on-court production speak for itself. The third and final point, he's a rookie. He has a lot of hype coming into the season. By playing really well in the preseason, Toronto Raptor fans have overhyped him a bit more than he should. He went head-to-head against LaMelo Ball and won that matchup by a large margin. And suddenly everyone is praising him and calling him Rookie of the Year. And, the next, Damian Lillard, people were saying. And I'm sure that Nick Nurse heard this noise. And believe it or not, Nurse is playing chess while the rest of us are playing checkers. By benching him early in the season, he's humbling Malachi Flynn and urging him to work harder on his game and prove himself. As we know, NBA players are the most competitive group of people in the world, and when they get challenged, oftentimes they rise to the occasion. My theory is that by benching Malachi Flynn and making him earn minutes, Nick Nurse is asking him to put in the work learn the system, and prove that he deserves to be in the rotation. So Raptor fans, don't complain about Nick Nurse not playing Malachi Flynn. Ironically, by not playing him, Nick Nurse will help him grow into a better player. And believe me, if you've seen this kid play, you know Malachi Flynn will take on the challenge and come through better on the other end. Thank you guys for listening. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to keep up with future videos and join the Raptors community team by following us on Instagram.